Our cities need to grow up. Imagine you're the leader of an ancient civilization. You might brag about how big your kingdom is by the span of its borders, but in the future we might point to the height of our skyscrapers. According to the Council of Tall Buildings and Urban Habitat, by June 2015, there were more than 90 buildings that reached super tall status. That means more than 300 meters tall. Along with that is another trend: mixed use. Back in the day, super tall buildings were almost exclusively the domain of office space. But now you see retail, residence, hotels, grocery stores, all sorts of things packed into these tall buildings. And that plays back to another concept we talked about in a previous episode of Forward Thinking: vertical farming. Now, if you recall, vertical farming is where you grow food very close to the people who consume the food. It's within these tall building structures, so you don't create a big carbon footprint shipping the food from one point to another. But imagine that applied to everything: where you work, where you play, where you live, and all sorts of stuff in one vertical building, like a vertical city, or even a vertical civilization. But if we're going to have vertical civilizations, we have to pay attention to building design. So let's take a look at a specific example: the Shanghai Tower in China. This building is 2,073 feet tall and more than 120 stories, making it one of the tallest buildings in the world. The reason for its twisting 120-degree rotation facade is not just for a striking appearance. It reduces wind load by 24%, allowing designers to use less heavy materials while still making a safe building. The inner core of this building is surrounded by glass-encased atriums that are ventilated, and this helps modulate the temperature even during seasonal fluctuations. Also, the building is topped with wind turbines that generate electricity and a giant funnel that collects water. Combined, Gensler predicts that these measures would save on energy use by 21% and water use by 40%, so design does make a big difference. So why do we build skyscrapers? I mean, sure, we want to be efficient with space, but we also kind of want to show off. For example, imagine this design. It's called the Essence Skyscraper, and it's from a Polish design firm called BOMP. Each floor is a different type of environment. By that I mean you might go to caves, or a jungle, or desert, or a grassland, all on different floors, and sure, you're thinking, that sounds like a skyscraper version of a terrarium. Who would ever want to build such a thing? But imagine the experience you would have living in that kind of building. You could visit all sorts of different areas of the earth in your own vertical city. You could walk your dog on a glacier just by pushing the right button on an elevator. Now, of course, to design a super tall building and to build one are two very different things. And I'm sure you're going to read about a lot of designs that never actually come true. But remember, super tall buildings exist when there is demand for them. And demand in part depends upon you. So, I have a question for you this week. Would you ever want to live in a vertical city? And what would a vertical city have to have in it for you to move in? Personally, I would need at least 3 Jedi training academies in there. But I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Thank you, Toyota, for sponsoring our show and making this possible. Remember, if you aren't part of the Forward Thinking Think Tank, subscribe to our channel. And finally, take that magnetic levitation elevator over here and check out some more videos.